Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, December 8th, 2016. And today in our news update, we have Windows 10 Insider Preview. After 3 weeks without any previews, we are now at 14986 for fastering PC insiders. So check it out, and you are wondering what it looks like. Well, today I'm posting my review. Of course, my reviews are always posted a little later because I want to make sure that they are, that it works great, that it goes well, and if there's any glitches, I'll be able to talk about it. And of course, we'll give the good, the bad, what's new, what's not, and what's fixed and broken in the Insider Preview. So 14986 available in the fast ring. Some people have download problems apparently, so if you haven't seen 14986 appear, or if it appears but it doesn't download, Microsoft is looking at it and it should be fixed at some time today. So if you are still wondering why it doesn't download, don't worry, apparently it's going to be fixed sometime today. Well, finally, Bluetooth 5 has been standardized. So now the official standard for Bluetooth 5. What is interesting, it should give 4 times the range of the actual Bluetooth right now, which means that for a lot of people, it should actually cover almost, if not all, of your apartment or home. And so this is one interesting idea because Internet of Things devices might actually connect to your main computer, for example, using Bluetooth or your smartphone. So that's interesting. I think 4 times the range is very, very interesting. Twice the data transfer speed, so even faster speed. The negative side on this, if you were wondering if it would have better sound, because a lot of people complain of the sound quality through Bluetooth, no improvement in sound. And the reason for this, they say that they've actually worked more on the improvements of the data transfer rate and the range, and also trying to fix what's kind of flawed with Bluetooth connections, but they did not take the time to fix anything else with sound or anything like that. So basically, a better, improved Bluetooth, but if you were hoping for better sound quality, apparently it doesn't. In other news, we have an interesting demo that was actually done because in China this week is the WinHEC 2016 conference, and this is more of a hardware-related conference, and it is in China. And one of the demonstrations that was kind of cool, they showed Windows 10 running on an ARM device. It had a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chip. Now you're saying, oh, not another one of those tablets that won't be compatible. No, this is very different. The Windows 10 operating system that was running there was an emulation. And basically, it was a 32-bit x86 Windows 10. So this opens up a whole new world, basically, including an whole new world of Windows 10 Internet of Things devices. And the same kind of news that we've seen here is that a lot of people are saying, well, you know what? Surface Phone maybe makes sense now. Why? Because with that new feature of having a Windows 10 emulation in ARM devices, it means that companies will be able to actually have smartphones that will be built around the real x86 Windows 10. And so that also opens up a lot of possibilities. Basically, it's almost like getting a PC on your phone. So up to what point this makes sense, I don't know. It could be an interesting idea. I think this is a very interesting thing. It's better basically than when we had the first Surface that appeared, the first Surface tablets. The Surface Pro was an Intel x86 or 64-bit version, but the basic Surface was a ARM device, and it had a problem, is it was not compatible with anything in Windows 10. So now this opens up not only Windows phones, but Windows phones that are compatible with pretty much everything you want to run. And so smart Surface phones might actually be interesting, and they might actually show up as being phones compatible with everything your PC does, which is kind of cool. And another side to this is on Windows Phone, the apps that are in Windows 10 desktop might actually run now because there will be an emulation in the Windows 10 operating system. So it opens up a lot of interesting ideas, and I think that direction is kind of cool. You know, Microsoft, there's a lot of things that they don't do right, but that is a very, very interesting idea. And as the ARM processors get even more powerful with the next years, it's going to be even more interesting. And this opens up also a whole new market for Windows 10, which right now it was, mostly on a special mobile version of it. And talking about WinHEC 2016, lots of talk about all sorts of little things. And one is a mixed reality, augmented reality, virtual reality, and all of that being possible coming to a PC thanks to the Creators Update in March. So there's a lot of talk about 2017 being one of the virtual reality times of Microsoft, basically with what's going to happen. Also, lots of talk about Project Evo in partnership with Intel that will bring kind of a better Cortana and a better augmented or reality, but also artificial intelligence. Of course, centering once again with that Surface, that Home Hub type thing. That basically what they want to do is not have a device like the Amazon Echo, but have your PC, when it's not doing anything, kind of the central hub of your home. The idea isn't bad, but I think a lot of people would prefer to have a specific hardware. But we'll see. As time goes by, everything is possible, and I think it's really, really cool to see at least that Microsoft's trying to do something, and how Microsoft is also really, once again, innovating in many fields, and almost makes Apple feel kind of obsolete a little bit. We have the date of Microsoft Build 2017, that developer conference that is always interesting with its keynote and all the announcements and information that we get from it. It will be in Seattle, Washington on May 10th, 11th, and 12th, 2017. And of course, we will be covering the keynote. We will be covering in talking about all the new stuff that's announced there. I think that's going to be quite interesting. Also in our news, if you are in the UK and have an Android phone or an iPhone or iPad, finally Microsoft Cortana is available for you guys. Cortana was not available in every market. It took time before it appeared here in Canada. And in the UK it was still not available on Android or iOS. It is now, so if you have a smartphone on Android or iOS, or if you have an iPad, you can, of course, install Cortana. What you need to do is go through the Microsoft app that will install Cortana for you in the different apps. And so if you want to have Cortana, not only have Cortana as an assistant, but also have Cortana sync some of the information, including your calendar and stuff like that, it can be used, of course, with your Microsoft account. So in the UK, now available. And finally, if you still have a Note 7 and you live in Canada, one thing that the Samsung is trying is to have you return the phone. Apparently, one of the major issues right now that's left is that some people have not returned their Galaxy Note 7 phones. And they don't return it because they think, well, mine didn't explode, so it should be okay. And it's a flawed thinking because Samsung does say, no, it's dangerous. You should not use it at all. So if you live in Canada and you kept your Galaxy Note 7, you'll be cut off the network on December 15th. That means your phone won't work on any network anymore. So, you know what? Why don't you return it? If you love it, why not get an S7 Edge, which is almost, not as, but almost as powerful and a very beautiful phone. Don't take any chances, please. So this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, December 8th, 2016. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up, and hope you enjoy our news bulletin. Thank you for watching.